Rachel, are you serious? Marrying me? If you don't want to, forget it. Rachel stared blankly out the window, her voice flat and emotionless. No. I do. Jess's voice on the other end brimmed with unmasked joy, yet tinged with unease. But, didn't you adore that Mason guy? And he just proposed to you, you're abandoning him? Rachel paused before finally saying, the wedding won't proceed. Jess fell silent for a few seconds, as if overwhelmed by the immense surprise. Then he blurted out, you better not back out. I've waited all these years for you to say this. Unfortunately, I'm overseas right now. Grandpa's keeping a close eye on me, so I can't return immediately. But I'll be back in no more than a month. Then I'll come and marry you. Rachel, you better not back out. Jess had always known how deeply Rachel loved Mason, so he emphasized the last few words with deliberate emphasis. Rachel gave a soft hum before hanging up. She pulled out her phone and saw the trending topics still flooded with discussions about yesterday's extravagant proposal ceremony. I always knew Mason treated Rachel like his precious treasure, but deploying that many drones was over the top. And that flower-strewn red carpet, the giant projection screen, balloons filling the sky. This scale is unprecedented. Exactly. Mason and Rachel truly deserve their title as the nation's top couple. Those cliched CEO and little wifey tropes in novels pale in comparison to them. After 8 years together, they've finally reached a perfect conclusion. Congratulations. Wow, it's so sweet. I've been shipping them since middle school. Finally witnessed this epic proposal. If I were Rachel, marrying a devoted, handsome husband like Mason would make me smile in my sleep from pure happiness. Happiness? Rachel scoffed. Her happiness ended the moment she discovered Mason's infidelity. Yesterday, Rachel accepted Mason's proposal, so excited she couldn't sleep all night. Lying in Mason's arms, feeling his warmth, she couldn't help but imagine their married life together. But then she saw Mason's phone screen light up. Mason. Just thinking that from now on you won't belong to me anymore makes my heart ache. Rachel froze. She saw that Mason, who always maintained boundaries, had labeled this person Little Drama Queen. Scrolling further up the chat history, she saw Mason exchanging countless suggestive and explicit messages with this girl. The content was so explicit that Rachel couldn't help but doubt her own eyes. After all, the Mason she knew was always gentle and polite, never cracking dirty jokes. When she clicked into the girl's social feed, Rachel's eyes widened in shock. It was Megan. Back in high school, Rachel was the school beauty, with both Mason and Jess, the two golden boys, constantly vying for her attention. Megan was just an unremarkable transfer student. Yet Megan had fallen madly in love with Mason. Even knowing he only had eyes for Rachel, she pursued him relentlessly. No matter how much Mason berated her for being shameless, she refused to give up. It wasn't until high school graduation that Rachel gradually stopped hearing about Megan. So why, after all these years, were Mason and Megan still in contact? Rachel scrolled to the top of the chat history and saw that Mason had indeed despised Megan at first. But no matter how much he poured cold water on her, she would enthusiastically stick around.